Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about the Leo Astrologer. And when I'm talking about the Leo Astrologer, well, of course, first off, it does apply and pertain to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. But when I'm talking about the Leo Astrologer, what I'm referring to is basically a Leo Astrologer is how I see their style, their manner, how they go about their astrology readings, etc. So, anyway. Well, first off, I mean, Leo astrologer generally is going to, when they delineate and analyze charts, they're going to do so with a lot of confidence and self-assuredness. I mean, Leo is a sign connected with domination. They want to be often a dominant person, whatever they do, and that could include astrology if that is the profession that a Leo may choose. Now, they want, and also they're often about their recognition, but they're also very generous too. They'll often give you more time than what is required as far as a reading may go, and might give you one of the best bangs for your buck, so to speak, as far as astrological readings go. Now, the thing is, uh, they also may present your chart in a flamboyant manner. I mean, it could be through some artwork, or if they're doing, like say, if they're giving you an actual written report, there might be some very fancy, like astrological pictures in the background and in graphics and art. And if they're doing like YouTube videos, Leo may often, or more so than the average sign, maybe not very often, but more so than other zodiac signs on average, have some kind of sophisticated graphics and background in the videos, something that is going to be designed to attract attention, of course. Now, Leos are notorious for their sunny disposition. They'll often bring that sunny disposition demeanor into astrology. I mean, they're very vibrant nature, and they're near an extrable energy. I mean, they have the ability to brighten even the most despondent and melancholy, dejected people, because they are often very positive. Remember that Leo is ruled by the sun, connected with life. They will often inject life into those people that are feeling really, that are basically feeling down and out, or depressed, or feeling miserable, and they will, and that is one good element they do bring often into their astrological readings and delineations. Now, the thing about Leo's astrologer as well, they may often incorporate like a creative element into astrology. This could be Leo astrologer may have a thing for maybe may create astrological games, whether it could be a board game or a video game. It could be the person that designs a video game that's connected with zodiac battles. I don't know if the one has actually been designed yet or not, but I'm just throwing that out there arbitrarily as an example, whether in spite of whether it may have been actually produced yet or not. But the thing about it is, Leo is also, they're known to be very extroverted and very gregarious, and they often bring that energy into their readings, and they can often bring an entertainment quality into whatever it is they're doing astrologically. Now, many of you may have heard of renowned astrologer David Lawrence Palmer, aka the Leo King, who, as many of you may know, has a Sun in Leo and a Leo Ascendant as well. And what he does is he has some videos where he incorporates a spiritual dance music into them. So they're about, often Leo people are about entertainment. Excuse me. They'll often incorporate something with entertainment in whatever it is they're doing, and they'll often, they can, even though the Leo astrologer will often will bring that kind of quality into their videos and or their delineations, whatever it is that they are doing connected with astrology. Um, Another thing too is that we have to, when you're talking about, and also what I want to talk about, going back to the Leo King, aka David Lawrence Palmer. Also, he did an astrological movie called The Age of Deception, and Leo can be connected with theater and cinema So they're the ones that will often put something that they're doing into some kind of movie or cinema outlet, and it's not surprising being a double Leo that the Leo King had done that. Now, and the thing about Leos too is that, of course, on a minor note, they often have a very strong voice, can be very vociferous, and when they speak, you're generally not going to have a hard time hearing them if they're giving you an in-person reading. And the thing about it is, when Leo enters a room, of course, they are very charismatic and can often make their presence known very readily, to say the least. And they will often take pride, excuse me, take pride in their craft, and in this case, astrology. And the thing about it, and they do things, whatever they're doing, they do it with a lot of not just pride but dignity as well. Whatever they task they do, it can be done. Excuse me, a lot of that Leo-like ferocity as well. Hold on a moment, people. Sorry about that. I'm back. But anyway, another thing we gotta remember about Leo as an astrologer. Leos can be rather extravagant. They are Leo generally don't do things on a low scale, and the thing about it is, if Leo's going to start an astrological business, they'd be more inclined to do it in a more extravagant manner, spending more, maybe a lot more than the average person. But that's because they have a lot of confidence and self-assuredness. They think by doing so they're going to make a good amount of money. And often when you start a business, of course, you're going to, your money that you make, at least initially, may be proportionate with the amount of money you actually put into the business to start up. Now, another thing too is, now if Leo is criticized when doing an astrological chart, they often will not show it. If they're demoralized or something's happened where they've been, criticized or ridiculed, they often will, as many of you have heard, the lick the wounds thing. They will do that often in solitude and seclusion. Their excessive pride often won't allow them to be shown, to show that they're hurt, at least not superficially anyway. Keep in mind that the zodiac sign Cancer often falls on the 12th house cusp in a solar or natal chart for Leo. And of course, I mean, Cancer is very emotional, sensitive energy, and you have it on the 12th house of solitude and seclusion and in private matters. That can explain why Leo will often, if they're hurt, that'll be displayed often in privacy behind closed doors. So anyway, people, don't really have too much more to, I don't have too much more to say about Leo as far as Leo and astrology goes, and being an astrologer. But Leo again is often, they are, you can get really your best often with Leo, even though it's a fixed sign and fire sign, and Leo can be seen as rather disputatious. They might be the most argumentative of the zodiac signs, because given that they are, not only it's a fire sign, but they're a fixed sign as well, and could be rather what I call immutable. But they're hard. They often do put a lot of heart into what they're doing, very generous and magnanimous, and they often give you, they're the ones that may often give you more time than what they even stated they would give you. If they're giving you an in-person reading, or might even give you more as far as a written report than what they stated, and won't charge you more for it, because that is just their generosity coming out in full force. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.